what some ladies wear. Hi, Tony. So you want acetate, so that way, because it's a lot of folding, and you want to make sure that your ribbon holds the fold. So we're going to start with the diamond back. And the colors for Wagner High School are black and red. With accents, you can have accents in there as silver, white, but their main colors are black and red. So this is also, there's different sizes as well. For the diamond back, I use 7/8 inch, and this is 100 yard. And with the diamond back, you have to be precise on your cuts because you're folding it so that way they interlock together. So I want to pull it out, and you want to cut at it depending on the size of your ribbon. The 7/8 I do 7.5. If you go any smaller, if you use the 9/16, it's going to be, oh, I forgot the measurement on that. I'll have to, my brain's going blip today. I'll get that for you and then I'll post it. But I'm just cutting at 7.5. And I'm just going to do a couple because I already have some cut and folded. So you're not here all day. Okay. So I just cut a couple so that way you can see. So these are the 7/8 cut at 7.5. Okay. You're going to fold it in half. It's just like with doing a bow. You're going to have your wrong side up and you're going to fold it in half. Yep, school colors. Yippers. So when you have it in half, you're going to take your end and bring it to the middle. Okay? Oh, Chris, if you're still on here, I got my signs. Thank you so, so very much. I can't wait to do them. I'll probably be doing them a couple this week. See, I did that and I didn't even tell you. All right. See, it's just instinct. It's when you're doing a bow or ribbon tails or whatever, you just do it. So you're going to fold it in half. You're going to bring up to the center where you're folded it. And then you're going to do the same on the other side. And then you don't have to, but I'll normally fold it in. So you're going to get like that shape. Okay? You want the loops in there because that's where you're going to put in the rest of them. I buy the ribbons at Travis Wholesale here in San Antonio, Texas. They are a florist. They do sell wholesale to the public. However, they don't have a website. But there's like MJ's. Yeah, you didn't have to do that, Chris. I told you I wasn't worried about it. But thank you. I appreciate that. I'll be ordering more from you, so you should have just kept it. If nobody knows who Miss Chris Haas is, she's the designer and maker of affordable wreath signs on Etsy. The wreath, I don't have any wreath signs up here because I put them away. Let's try to clear my table for this. Maybe if I work this way, you can see it a little bit better. Okay. There we go. So now you have a whole bunch. Now here's the fun part. And, you know, when I first started, I'm just like, oh my gosh. But you know what? Just think about it when you were a kid. When you were a kid, you were doing this. You just don't even realize because, you know, it was just fun to you. What you're going to do is take the folded edges, okay? See these folded edges? And you see the loops right there? These loops in here? You're just going to take the folded edges and put it in those loops. You're going to start interlocking, okay? I'm sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. Okay. Dan is not here to adjust the camera. Let me bring it down just a little bit more. That a little better? Okay. So let me show it to you again. I'm going to show you a couple times. You're taking these two loops where you folded. So where you folded in, that's what you're going to take. If you have it the other way, you can't put it anywhere. Okay, you always just want to make sure there's one, your fold is here, but you want to have the two loops here, and you're going to feed it into the other two loops. The black is hard to see, and you're going to feed it in. Now with the bottom one, it gets a little janky because it just doesn't want to. So I'll take my, when you're doing mums, this is like the best. Move left, please. Left. Let me. Etsy, I'm gonna need you to move. There we go. Hopefully you can see now. Okay, hopefully you can see it now. My phone is this way instead of this way. If you flip your camera this way, you should get a better shot. So you're just going to continue to do. That's all you're doing, is you're interlocking. You always want to flip it and push it in this way. I should have had the camera over here and coming down. I'll know that next time. Okay, so I have it. Loops, two loops, two loops. I'm going to put it into the loops. There's another braid that looks like this. It's so cool. I'll teach that in another live. And you're going to push it all the way through. So it's becoming those stairs. Okay. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to put in my black. The two loops into the two loops. Get my red. And yes, you want to have these cut before, whoa, before you start doing them. Loop, loop. I know my fingers and my fat hands are getting in the way. I'll do a close-up shot. Okay. So you have your two loops here, your two loops there. You're going to feed. Where's the, I don't know where I'm going. You're going to feed the two into those loops. Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing with gum wrappers. That's all you're doing. That's what I'm saying. You did this when you were a kid, you just didn't realize it. All those projects your teachers had you make, they were prepping you to make mums. And I said this on my past lives before, and I'm going to say it again. These are, you know, if you're not in the state of Texas, I'm just going to start doing it a little bit faster so that way you're not here all evening. If you need me to stop and show you again, let me know. You can use this technique for a mommy mum, for Mother's Day. You know, if there's somebody expecting that you know, and they like the sashes with the ribbon, etc., you could add in a few of these, like the military braid that I'm going to show you. That's fantastic for a mom, only because it's a braid and it's weaving in together, you know, the life of, you know, a mother and child, and it's really pretty. Now, see what I did? I didn't have it in that loop. Oh, see. If you don't have that in a loop, that's what you're going to get. So you want to make sure that they're in the two loops, and then but just push through. Okay? Now on these, I normally on the Diamondbacks, I will put the year that they're in, mainly because this has a lot of space on it. Now you can go, you know, this way and do a name. Hi, Lori. We're doing a mum. Well, we're not doing a mum, but I'm showing the braids. And then once I get all the braids together, then I'll show you how to put it all together. Okay? And we're going to continue. Now with a Pee-wee mum, for middle school, the cheerleaders and little football players, this normally will go to 12 inches. That's like a standard, well, 12 to 24, all depending on, you know, the student and the child, how big they want it. Hi, Gary. Will do. Give me a minute, Gary. There we go. Twisting it. So we're almost at 12 inches now. So that if I was doing a Pee-wee for middle schoolers, I would stop here. However, this is going to go, I think I'm going to put this one, depending on, because I don't want to cut anymore. This may be a garter for a guy. Maybe ROTC, maybe the band, who knows? Who knows? I get requests for everything. I get requests for everything. Now, the freshman to junior is mainly, you know, the colors of the school. You know, the junior may add, well, all the girls want bling. Let's just be honest. We all want a little bling, right? So the girls will want bling. So I'll bling them out with rhinestones or some silver in here. But the senior mums, that's where you're getting into, you know, it needs to either be white and silver or gold and silver, depending on their school. So the purple one that I did back there, they would have white and gold. And I normally do the research. Once I get the order, they normally tell me what they want, but I will go ahead and look up the school to ensure that I'm doing the proper colors. Some schools do have specific mom etiquette when it comes to what, you know, certain years can have on their mom and can't. So I need to be mindful of that. Hi, Julia. Where you been, girl? Okay. All right. So that is the Diamondback. Hence the name Diamondback. And then I'll go ahead and I'll staple up here. Oh, I was talking about this stapler. The hand stapler is your best friend when doing a homecoming mom. I don't know why I didn't have one of these sooner. I glued everything from my last year. I will not be gluing everything this year. Absolutely not. Okay, so that's the Diamondback. And, oh, I didn't bring any embellishments. But you can bling it out if you wanted to. Let's see. You could put some bling on that when you put their name with the their year on it, etc. So that's just all that is. Pretty easy, right? Working, right? The one you did was my school colors in Pennsylvania. Oh, the yellow and the purple with the I threw in the gold because I'm like, she's past senior, she can get the gold. There's no etiquette there. How many did you cut? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I cut 24. I don't normally count when I'm cutting. It's because it all depends on the length itself. And I've never counted. I just based it on like however I want the length. So this will more than likely be on a garter for a guy's mom, which is fine because that's what it's for. or it can be on any. You're very welcome. So once I have them back to back, so it's pretty and pretty, so the ugly part is they're facing each other. I'm going to take it, I'm going to do it in an angle, making that square.